looking at Oak Grove Middle School, home of the Kennedy High School girls swimming and diving team, where tonight BEC-TV brings you a Metro West Conference showdown between your Kennedy Eagles and the Chanhassen Storm. I'm Jeff Lee, ready to bring you tonight's dual meet. The Eagles are 0-3 in the conference. Chanhassen sitting on top of the conference all by themselves at 4-0. Tall order for the Kennedy Eagles tonight as they look for their first conference win. The Eagles do have two non-conference wins this year against Tri-City United and Robbinsdale Cooper, making their overall record 2-3 going into tonight. Looks like we are ready with the first event here tonight. This is the 200 medley relay. This is 2 lengths of the pool: backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and freestyle. This is the junior varsity heat. We'll have a junior varsity heat before the varsity heat throughout the evening on all of the events. Right now we have 2 Chanhassen relays in the water. Chanhassen will be swimming in lanes 1, 2, and 3 throughout the evening. That will be at the bottom of your screen. 4, 5, and 6 will be the Kennedy Eagles, with lane 6 at the top of the screen. Like I said, this is backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and freestyle in that order. Chanhassen with the only 2 relays here in this JV heat. Right now, Maya Hawk and Alyssa Nelson in the water for the Storm. As I mentioned, the Eagles are 2-3 overall. They have yet to win a conference meet. Their meet against Cooper at the beginning of the year was agreed upon to not count as a conference meet. They'll be meeting Cooper for the real deal on Thursday this week. Eagles head into tonight's meet in this shortened season led by their head coach in his 21st year as head coach of the Eagles, Todd Walsh. The Storm is led by their head coach, Barb Folsom. Right now in the water, Emma McDaniel coming in on her butterfly leg as they will trade off here to the anchor leg freestyle. Katrina Fisegi and Taylor Lobb anchoring for the Storm. The relays are scored 8 points for first, 4 for second, 2 for third. Can't score more than 2 relays in a relay event. Chanhassen will complete the JV 200 medley and win the event 12-0. As we move to the varsity portion of the 200 free. The 200 medley. Three Kennedy relays here in the varsity heat, 2 Chanhassen relays. So lane 1 at the bottom of the screen will be open. 2 and 3 Chanhassen, 4 through 6 Kennedy. Swimming for Kennedy in lane number 4, leading off is Kayla Schletty. In lane number 5, Amelia Baird. And in lane number 6, Natalie Monroe. For the Storm, we got Abby Gronholz in lane number 3 and Allie Eisenberg in lane number 2. Chanhassen taking early control of this medley relay. Sophie Macy diving in and Lulu Frankie diving in for the Storm. For the Eagles, you have Chloe Serbescu in lane number 4, Selena Sang in lane 5, and Grace Hoffhines in lane 6. As expected, it's all Chanhassen here early in the 200 medley, as they look to sweep the medley relay and take an early 12-2 lead. Diving in for the Eagles' butterfly leg is Dakota Lewick. Sohee Such in 5, and Mari Grace will round out the field. Chanhassen getting to their anchor legs here. Daisy Lang diving in as their number 1 relay has separated from the field. Anna Schlattler, I'll get it by the end of the night, in lane number 2. Diving in for the Eagles, Natalie Wenner on their A relay. Maddie Perlick will be diving in for the Eagles on their B relay, and Natalie Graymont will round out the field, anchoring Kennedy's C relay as Chanhassen touches with the 1:55.00. And second place going to Chan, also the 2:04.12. So Chanhassen winning first and second. They'll win the event 12-2. As we move to our first individual event of the evening. The individual events, we have 9 individual events here tonight. The first one here will be the 200-yard freestyle. We'll have a JV heat and then a varsity heat. Full heat in both. As it's been all season here at Oak Grove, no fans in the stands due to the COVID-19 restriction, but BEC-TV, man, are we happy to bring this live to you guys, to all the fans and families tonight, both in Bloomington and in Chanhassen. So sit back and enjoy some girls high school swimming here on this very warm Tuesday night. There's your participants in the 200 free. We got Annika Anderson in 4, Sydney Rose in 5, and Mari Grace for the Eagles in lane 6. For Chanhassen, Chloe Kaufman in 3, Alyssa Yedzi in lane 2, and Sierra Luna in lane 1 at the bottom of the screen. This is the JV heat of the 200 free. 8 lengths of the pool for these girls. Halfway point of the 200 free. Chanhassen first and second right now. The battle is for third. Annika Anderson, Sydney Rose battling Sierra Luna from Chanhassen for that third place, and they are halfway through this 200 free with third place assured, fourth place a battle right now. First and second have separated from the field. Chanhassen this evening led in the water by 3 girls, Sophie Macy, Abby Gronholz, and Kalina Fugly. All 3 girls with multiple victories this season in conference. Macy and Gronholz with 7 victories in their first 4 dual meets. Fugly with 5 first place finishes through 4 meets. As here's the finish for the JV 200 free. Chloe Kaufman touches for the Storm with a time of 2:13.89. Second place would also be from the Storm, Alyssa Yezi. Third going to the Eagles as Annika Anderson has pulled away, and she will finish third for the Eagles. Fourth place at the bottom of the screen, that's Sierra Luna from Chanhassen, and rounding out the scoring, Sydney Rose in lane number 5. So Kennedy taking 3rd and 5th in the event. They'll be outscored 12-4. That's Mari Grace in the water, finishing out the JV 200 freestyle as she touches up her last 10 yards of the race. We have a varsity heat up next. We have for the Eagles, Hannah Peterson in lane 4, Dakota Lewick in lane 5, and Amelia Baird in lane 6. For Chanhassen, we got Daisy Lang in lane 3, Zoe Toma in lane 2, and Kalina Fugly in lane 1. Varsity heat is in the water. Early lead going to Toma in lane number 2. Chanhassen trying to set a tone early here by getting an early first, second, third lead here on the first 2 lengths. Peterson and Lewick hanging tight for the Eagles at the 50 mark. Eagles have some first place finishers here this evening. Libby Lozinski with 4 first place finishes in their 5 total meets. Dakota Lewick, who's in the water right now, with 3, and Kayla Schletty with 2 in the 500 this year. Right now at the halfway point, it's Chanhassen looking to sweep the 200 free as Toma, Fugly, and Lang have control halfway through the 200. Two lengths to go for the Chanhassen girls. Right now, Peterson and Lewick in that order, sitting 4th and 5th for the Eagles. And there's your winner. She was in the lead on the first length. She's in the lead on the last length. Zoe Toma with the victory. Kalina Fugly taking 2nd. And Daisy Lang taking 3rd for Chanhassen. Annika Anderson touches, and Dakota Lewick for Kennedy. So Chanhassen will sweep the 200 free. They'll win the event 13-3. See how those top 3 swimmers from Kennedy do tonight against this powerhouse from Chanhassen. Lozinski, Lewick, and Schletty. All 3 have had multiple victories tonight. We'll see what those swimmers can add to those totals tonight here on this swimming night in Bloomington. Our next event is in the water. This is the junior varsity 200 individual medley. This is 2 lengths of the pool. Butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle in that order. For the Eagles, in lane number 4 is Natalie Graymont, and in lane number 5, Logan Merton. For Chanhassen, we have Hadley Steer in lane number 3, Annika Diethelm in lane number 2, and Lindsay Rosnoff in lane number 1. Your early leader after the butterfly leg is Rosnoff from Chanhassen. our two Kennedy girls, Graymont and Merton, battling for fourth. Halfway through this 200 individual medley. Steer now has taken the lead over her teammate Rosenoff at the halfway point as she starts to pull away here on breaststroke. Kennedy girls reaching the halfway point. Graymont in fourth, Merton in fifth. This is the JV heat of the 200 individual medley. I said we have 9 individual events tonight, 3 relay events. Individual events are scored 6 points for first, 4 for second, 3 for third, 2 for fourth, and 1 for fifth. Can't score more than 3 in an individual event. As Hadley Steer comes into the wall here on the freestyle of this 200 IM, she really pulled away on the back half. Fantastic back half by her. And she'll come in at 226.99. There's your winner of the JV heat. Second going to Lindsay Rosenoff, and third going to Annika Diethelm, as Chanhassen will sweep the 200 IM on the JV side. Natalie Graymont coming into the screen here as she finishes up for Kennedy. She'll end up with a fourth place finish here. Logan Merton will close out the field here as we go into our varsity portion of the 200 individual medley. For the Eagles in lane number 4, we'll have Libby Lazinski. 5, Kayla Schletty, and in lane number 6, Sohee Such. For the Storm, in lane number 3, we'll have Sophie Macy, Lulu Frank in lane number 2, and Ella Guthmiller in lane number 1. Macy, one of the top swimmers here in Chanhassen. 7 victories on her season so far in 4 dual meets. That's practically the max. Lazinski for the Eagles in lane number 4, right above her. She's got 4 victories this season for the Eagles. And as Macy has done all season long in this event, she has won the 200 IM 3 times this fall in dual meets, winning against Benilde, Chaska, and Bloomington Jefferson. And she's at the halfway point, not looking to stay at 3, that's for sure. Second place right now, a bit of a battle here for second, as Lazinski from the Eagles sitting third, Ella Guthmuller, about a body length ahead of Lazinski for second. Fourth place right now, as we sit back in the field, Lulu Frankie right now and Kayla Schletty battling. Lazinski still holding on to that third place, but the race is tightening between her and Frankie from Chanhassen, and now Frankie has taken her over on the breaststroke leg. but it is all Sophie Macy in this 200 individual medley as she comes into the screen to finish her 200 individual medley. Lozinski now trying to battle back. She's fallen back to fourth. 208.58 is the final time for Sophie Macy. I'm looking up at our Kennedy record board, and I believe she tied the pool record. Pool record is listed from 1998, Jenny Riggs from Apple Valley, with a time of 2:08.58, which is exactly what we see on the board for Sophie Macy. So a tied pool record here this evening at Oak Grove Middle School. So Kennedy with a 4th and 5th place finish with Lozinski and Schletty. So Chanhassen will win the event 13-3. Next event is the 50 freestyle. It is in the water. This is our sprint event in high school. After this, we will be taking a break before we get to the second half of the meet. In lane number 4, we have Olivia Kaufman. 5 is Sasha Nicholson. And in lane number 6, Mia Tolzman from Kennedy. Chanhassen battling for first. That's Madison Jensen and Hadley Steer. It's going to come down to the touch. 5 100ths difference, and lane 3, Hadley Steer will take the victory. 3rd place going to Chanhassen, Alyssa Nelson in lane number 1. 4th place in lane 5 for Sasha Nicholson, and 5th rounding out the scoring, Olivia Kaufman. This is the varsity 50 freestyle for the Eagles. Natalie Wenner in lane 4, Maddie Perlick in 5, and Chloe Serbescu in lane 6. For the Storm, Abby Grunholz in lane 3, Anna Schlotler in lane 2, and Mia Francois in lane number 1. Storm looking to take first, second, and third as they do so. Grunholz, Schlotler, and Francois will take first, second, and third. 4th place going to Wenner, and 5th going to Serbescu from Kennedy. So that puts that in unofficially right now. We have a score of 51-11 after the 50 freestyles. Chanhassen has come in here and sent a clear message here in the first half of the meet. We'll see if Kennedy has an answer here in the second half of the meet. Once again, your score going into our break is Chanhassen 51, Kennedy 11. You are watching BEC-TV and Kennedy High School girls swimming and diving. Stay tuned for the second half of this meet. It's around the corner.
Why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others.
For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov. Why should young people?
Judges score 6.5, 5.5, and 6. Greta, a 101B forward dive, pike, 1-3. Judges score 6.5, 4.5, and 4.5. Lily, a 103C forward, 1 1/2 somersault, tuck, 1-6. Judges score 5, 3.5, and 4.5. Aaliyah, a 103B forward, 1 1/2 somersault, pike, 1-7. Judges score 5.5, 4.5, and 4.5. Claire, a 104C, forward, 2 somersaults, tuck, 2-2. Judges score 6.5, 5.5, and 5. Kate, a 104C, forward, 2 somersault, tuck, 2-2. Judges score 5.5, 4.5, and 5. Alyssa, a 104C, forward, 2 somersaults, tuck, 2-2. Judges score 6, 5.5, and 5.5. Greta, a 103C, forward, 1 1/2 somersault, tuck, 1-6. Judges score 5, 5, and 5. Lily, a 104C, forward, 2 somersaults, tuck, 2-2. Judges score 2.5, 3.5, and 3.5. Aaliyah, a 104C, forward, 2 somersaults, tuck, 2-2. Judges score 6.5, 5, and 4.5. Claire, a 201B, back dive, pike, 1-6. And the scores are 5, 4.5, and 4.5. Kate, a 301C, reverse dive, tuck, 1-6. And the judges score 4.5, 5.5, and 4. Alyssa, a 303C, reverse, 1 1/2 somersault, tuck, 2-1. And the judges score 5.5, 5.5, and 6. Greta, a 201B, back dive, pike, 1-6. Judges score 4.5, 5, and 4.5. Lily, a 203C, back, 1 1/2 somersault, tuck, 2-0. Judges score 2.5, 3.5, and 3. Aaliyah, 301C, reverse dive, tuck, 1-6. Judges score. Is that a 6? So 6? Okay, 6, 5.5, 5.5. Claire, a 401B, inward dive, pike, 1-5. Judges score 7, 5.5, and 6. Kate, a 401B, inward dive, pike, 1-5. Judges score 6.5, 6.5, and 6. Alyssa, a 203B, back, 1 1/2 somersault, pike, 2-3. And the judges score 5, 6, and 6. Greta, a 301C, reverse dive, tuck, 1-6. Judges score 5, 5, and 4.5. Lily, a 301C, reverse dive, tuck, 1-6. And the judges score 5, 4.5, and 5. Aaliyah, a 201B, back dive, pike, 1-6. Judges score 5.5, 6, and 5. Claire, a 403C, inward, 1 1/2 somersault, tuck, 2-2. And the judges score 3.5, 4, and 3.5. Kate, a 403C, inward, 1 1/2 somersault, tuck, 2-2. Judges score 6.5, 6.5, and 5. Alyssa, a 5231D, back, 1 1/2 somersault, 1/2 twist, free, 2-1. Judges score 5.5, 5.5, and 5. Greta, a 401B, inward dive, pike, 1-5. Judges score 7, 6, and 5. Lily, a 5221B, back, 1 somersault, 1/2 twist, free, 1-7. And the judges score 4, 4, and 4. Aaliyah, a 203C, back, 1 1/2 somersault, tuck, 2-0. Judges score 1, 3, and 2. And we now begin our last round. Claire, a 52-23D, back, 1 somersault, 1 1/2 twist, straight, 2-3. And the judges score 5 1/2, 5, and 4. Kate, 51-22D, forward, 1 somersault, 1 twist, free, 1-9. Judges score 6 1/2, 5, and 4 1/2. Alyssa, a 403C, inward, 1 1/2 somersault, tuck, 2-2. Judges score 7 1/2, 6 1/2, and 6 1/2. Greta, a 51-22D, forward, 1 somersault, 1 twist, free, 1-9. Judges score 4 1/2, 4, and 4 1/2. Lily, a 401C, inward dive, tuck, 1-4. Judges score 6, 5, and 4 1/2. Aaliyah, a 403C, inward, 1 1/2 somersault, tuck, 2-2. Judges score 5, 5, and 5. And that completes the diving competition.
Why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? Well, we know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk. but they've got to get it from somebody.
So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others.
For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
are back here at Oak Grove Middle School for the second half of this Kennedy High School, Chanhassen High School girls swimming and diving dual meet. In the water is the junior varsity 100 butterfly. On your screen right there in lane number 3 and finishing is Chloe Kaufman. She's going to win the JV 100 butterfly. Right below her, Lucy Fisher will be taking second from Chanhassen. And picking up where they left off in the first half, Kenzie Rector with a third place finish. Hope you enjoyed the diving. Chanhassen divers here this evening. Kennedy had no divers entered in, so Chanhassen will win the event 13-0. They now will go up 64-11 going into the second half of this meet. Finishing up the 100 butterfly, that's Mari Grace for the Eagles. And Mari touches to round out the field here in the 100 butterfly. Next up will be the varsity heat of the 100 butterfly. We got a full pool here. Dakota Lewick in lane 4 for the Eagles. Logan Merton in lane 5 and Grace Hoffhines at the top of the screen in lane 6. Zoe Toma in lane 3 for the Storm. Allie Eisenberg in lane 2 and Elizabeth Fogarty in lane number 1. Zoe Toma trying to establish a lead here through the first half of the 100 butterfly. The races for second and third is Dakota Lewick from Kennedy trying to split up a Chanhassen sweep here. Logan Merton and Grace Hoffhines battling for 5th place for the Eagles. But Zoe Toma is going to walk with this event as she extends her lead now to a body length and a half. Chanhassen pulling away from Lewick to take first, second, and third. A 104.73 is your winner. Dakota Lewick coming in at a time of 112.75. And here comes Merton and Hoffhines to finish up. The next event is going to be the 100 freestyle. We're going to have a junior varsity heat here. As Merton comes in with a 134.9 to round out the scoring. JV heat of the 100 freestyle, Eva Price in 4 for the Eagles, Cheyenne Perillo in lane number 5, and Macy Hoffhines in lane number 6. For the Storm, Jaden Rankin in 3, Katie Henry in 2, and Jada Campbell rounding out the field in lane number 1. Chanhassen looking for another sweep here in the 100 free. In the JV heat, 4th place right now for the Eagles, Eva Price. She's in the middle of the pool. About a body length back, trying to get her nose into the 3rd place finish here. Jaden Rankin looked like she's going to win this JV 100 free. Her teammates will battle for second in Katie Henry and Jada Campbell. And Jaden will touch at a time of 105.72. Second and third going to the Storm. Eva Price comes in with a time of 112.35. That's her best time of the season. Cheyenne Perillo will round out the field with a 116. Macy Hoffheims with a 118. There's three girls with season best times right there. Cheyenne Perillo came in with a best time of 121. She goes a 116. Excellent swim. Macy Hoffheims came in with a 125. She walks out with a 118. So very good swims by the JV swimmers from Kennedy. Varsity is in the water. Libby Lazinski in the middle of the pool. She broke a minute at the last meet, 59.91. Let's see if she can better that. Natalie Wenner is in 5, and Maddie Perlick in lane 6 for the Eagles. For Chanhassen, we have Anna Schlattler in lane number 3, Allie Eisenberg, and Katrina Vasegi. Right now, your leader is Libby Lazinski. She's got 4 victories on the season for Kennedy so far this year. Let's see if she can't break the norm here tonight as she flips even. Schlattler trying to overcome her here on the back half. Let's see if Lazinski can bear down. Schlattler is going to pull away here at the finish, and she'll win the event. Second going to Lazinski with a 59.59. She betters that 59.91 earlier last week. Lane 5 for Kennedy taking 4th place is Natalie Wenner with a 4th place finish. So Kennedy will get beat 10-6 in that event. Score going into that was 77-14. Bit of a delay here before we go into this next event. This event is the junior varsity 500-yard freestyle. This is going to be 20 lengths of the pool. Sit back, get a little comfortable. This is the distance event here in high school swimming. 4 swimmers in the water here in the JV heat of the 500 freestyle. For the Eagles, in lane number 5 is Natalie Graymont. For Chanhassen, in lane number 3, Annika Dietelm. In lane number 3, Lindsay Rosnoff in 2, and Kenzie Rector in lane number 1. "20 lengths of the pool. Each swimmer will have a counter at the opposite start of the starting end, counting the odd lengths. Score after the 100 freestyle now is Chanhassen 87, Kennedy 20. Good swims by Kennedy, though, in that 100 freestyle. As we reach length number 6 here in this 500 freestyle, plenty of lengths to go. Chanhassen looking to sweep the 500 free here. Dietelm in the lead, Rosnoff in second. Natalie Graymont a distant 4th right now for Kennedy. 20 lengths for the pool. We'll see some of their counters put their numbers in upside down, or they'll be shaken to show a swimmer might be off pace. And as much as the swimmers want to hear from their coach in the middle of a 500 freestyle, that's basically their coaches sending a message that they need to pick it up. .500 free, it's a test of endurance. It basically, you have to be able to maintain pace throughout and get a little bit faster on those last 4 to 6 lengths. You want to finish strong, so it's not necessarily always the person that's in the lead at the halfway point that ends up winning the event. Right now for Chanhassen, it's going to be a storm swimmer here tonight that's going to win the 500. It's just a matter of who. As Diethelm and Rosenoff have pulled away. As they have now reaching the 300-yard mark here at the wall. Natalie Graymont now has reached the halfway point as she approaches the length number 11 here. You can see her counter shaking the number. Basically, Coach Walsh telling her she's off pace. Natalie's season best is 7:11 in this event. We'll see if she can better that here as she approaches the 300-yard mark now up in the top of the screen. In the water right there is our leader. She's led from the start, Annika Diethelm, as Natalie approaches length number 13. 7 lengths to go for Natalie. Leader coming off the wall there with 5 lengths to go, approaching 100 yards, or excuse me, she's approaching the 450 mark. As the bell goes, she's got 2 lengths to go. Coming up in the varsity heat, we're going to have a full heat. Kayla Schletty from Kennedy, she's won that event twice this season. Annika Anderson and Hannah Peterson will round out the field for the Eagles. Fugly will be in lane number 3 for Chanhassen. Guthmuller in lane number 2, and Charlie Miller will be in lane number 1, as there's your winner of the JV heat, Annika Diethelm, with a 550.72. Second place going to her teammate Lindsay Rosenoff. Those two pulled away from the heat early on and really held their 1-2 spots throughout. Third place coming in, bottom of the screen now. This is going to be Kenzie Rector, your third place finisher, as Natalie Graymont flips with 2 lengths to go for Natalie. Remember, Natalie's best time was 7:11 coming into for the season thus far. Should be darn close to that time. As she kicks it in, great finish by Natalie. Good energy, and she comes in with a 7:08.60, so good swim for Natalie Graymont as she drops 3 seconds from her season best time here tonight. So next up is our varsity heat of the 500 free. As I mentioned, Kayla Schletty for the Eagles. She's won this 500 free twice this year in duels. She'll be in lane 4 for the Eagles. Fugly in lane number 3 for Chanhassen. She's also not a stranger to this event, as she has won every single time she has entered the water in conference this season in the 500 free. And she's looking to make that 5 straight victories in the conference for her as she stretches to a body length lead on her teammates. Guthmuller and Miller in second and third right now. Battling for fourth is the two Kennedy girls, Schletty and Anderson. (87-20) to score coming into the 500 freestyle, and Chanhassen looking to extend that lead even more here in the 500. First and second are starting to pull away now. Fugly and Guthmuller trying to pull away. Third place right now is a battle here as Charlie Miller and the two Kennedy girls, Kayla Schletty and Annika Anderson, are within a body length of each other for third. But right now, Kalina Fugly is all by herself. She's got about a 15-yard lead on the rest of the field. Guthmuller all alone in second. Right now the battle for third has heated up as both Schletty and Anderson have now overtaken Charlie Miller for third. As they flip at the halfway point, they got 10 lengths to go. And third, fourth, and fifth up for grabs right now. First and second definitely not up for grabs. Fugly and Guthmuller running away with first and second. 7 lengths to go for Fugly. Schletty and Anderson battling. They've been battling throughout. And they now have starting to pull away from Miller from Chanhassen. They're about a body length on Miller. As they flip with 7 lengths to go here. Anderson with a little bit of an edge on Schletty as they approach the 14th length mark with 6 lengths to go. But your leader at the 400 mark. Fugly has established the lead and never looked back. as the bell sounds, 2 lengths to go for Fugly. Nobody has beaten her in this conference all season. 4 dual mates, 4 victories, and tonight's going to make it 5. And this one's a no-doubter. Anderson now pulling away from Schletty for 3rd. But here's the touch for your leader right there. 5:15.46 is your winner. Guthmuller coming in on her last length. And she touches with a 5:43.33. That's your second place finisher. Third place coming in as the Eagles will take 3rd and 4th. Kayla Schletty and Annika Anderson. Schletty was in lane 5 at the top of the screen. That was Hannah Peterson. Change in the program, excuse me. Hannah Peterson in lane number 4. So we had a little bit of a lane changes there. That makes sense. This is Annika Anderson coming in lane number 6. So 3rd place going to Schletty in lane number 5. 4th place going to Hannah Peterson. Both of them under 6 minutes. Both of them swam really, really well. As we move to the second relay of tonight, this is the 200 freestyle relay. This is the junior varsity heat. Bloomington Kennedy will have 1 relay in the water in lane number 4. Mari Grace will lead things off. So Kennedy losing that last event 11-5 with that 3rd and 4th place finish. That'll put the score at 98-25 going into this 200 freestyle relay. As we said, Mari Grace in the water. Second will be Sasha Nicholson for the Eagles. Chanhassen with Alyssa Nelson and Emma McDaniel finishing up their leg. Diving in for them, Madison Jensen and Leah Nelson. Nelson in 2, Jensen in 3. Sasha Nicholson in the water for Kennedy in lane 4. Once again, the relays are scored 8 points for first, 4 for second, and 2 for third. Halfway through this 200 freestyle relay, 3rd legs are in the water for Chanhassen. In 3, Lucy Fisher and Macy Hoffines for Kennedy diving in. Sierra Luna also in the water for the Storm. There's your leader, Lucy Fisher, coming to the wall. Diving in, Katie Henry, the anchor leg in lane number 3. Jada Campbell about to dive in for Chanhassen's second relay. Anchoring Kennedy's relay will be Cheyenne Perillo. And your anchor leg coming in for Chanhassen with a time of 2 minutes, .52. There's your winner of the JV heat. And as they've done pretty much all night long, taking first and second here with a 2:08.48. Perillo bringing in Kennedy's JV relay here, and we're going to go right into the varsity heat. We've got 3 relays for both teams. Hannah Peterson will be leading things off for Kennedy in lane number 4, Chloe Serbescu in lane number 5, and at the top of the screen, Grace Hoffhines will be leading off in lane number 6. Chanhassen in the middle of the pool on their A relay will be Lulu Frankie. B relay will be Taylor Lobb, and in lane number 1, their C relay, Leah Nelson. Two lengths of the pool for each one of the members of the relay. (98-25) officially the score going into the 200 freestyle relay. All Chanhassen after the lead. Second swimmers in the water. Ella Guthmuller, Madison Jensen, Chadden Rankin in lane number 1. In lane 4, Kayla Schletty for the Eagles. Olivia Kaufman in 5, and Selena Sang at the top of the screen in lane number 6. Third legs diving in. Hadley Steer, Katrina Visegi, and Alyssa Yezi for Chanhassen. For the Eagles, Maddie Perlick, Sydney Rose, and Natalie Graymont. Anchor legs for Chan in lane number 3, their A relay. Names have been changed around here, so I'm not going to guess here. But Libby Lazinski in the water for Kennedy. Sohi Such in lane number 5, and Annika Anderson in lane number 4. Or excuse me, lane number 6. Chanhassen touching first and second there. They can't score more than 2 relays. They'll win this event 12-2 as Lazinski touches for Kennedy. So unofficially, that'll put the score at 110-27 as we go into our last 2 individual events of the evening. The 100 backstroke followed by the 100 breaststroke. So the junior varsity 100 backstroke coming up. We have a full pool of Mia Tolzman for Kennedy in lane number 4, Cheyenne Perillo in lane number 5, and Sasha Nicholson, top of the screen. For Chanhassen, we have Alyssa Nelson, Emma McDaniel, and Taylor Laub. And the junior varsity 100 back is in the water. Outside smoke right now in lane number 1. That's Taylor Laub in lane number 1 with the early lead. McDaniel and Nelson trying to stay close to her as they all 3 will approach the 50 mark. Almost identically the same. They're about less than 1/10 apart halfway through the 100 back. Right now for the Eagles, Mia Tolzman in lane number 4 is in 4th place. Last length for our leaders. McDaniel now has overcome with a great back half. Laub kind of fading here on the back half, and there's your winner, McDaniel, for the junior varsity heat with a time of 1:20.68. 4th place coming in for the Eagles, Mia Tolzman. She comes in with a time of 1:33.20. Fifth place up in the top of the screen there, Sasha Nicholson.
Next up, the 100-yard backstroke varsity.
Coming up, this is the varsity heat now, the 100 backstroke. Amelia Baird will be in lane number 4, middle of the screen for the Eagles. Natalie Monroe in lane number 5, and Eva Price at the top of the screen. For Chanhassen, you have Grunholz, Lang, and Miller. 3, 2, and 1. And the varsity 100 backstroke in the water. Grunholz early on setting the pace for this 100 backstroke. She's won this event 3 times this year in 4 meets in the Metro West. Nobody's going to touch her here tonight, that's for sure. Good body length lead after the 50. The only meet that she did not win the 100 backstroke was against Robbinsdale Cooper, and she won the 50 and the 100 freestyles. So it was just a matter of not swimming the event. But she's going to stretch this thing out to a good 2 body length lead as she comes in and touches at 102.04. Second place goes to her teammate, Daisy Lang. Charlie Miller will take third. Fourth place for the Eagles coming in, Amelia Baird in lane number 4. Fifth place to Monroe in lane number 5.
Our next event is the 100-yard breaststroke.
Eva Price rounding out the field with a 1:26. That's a 3-second drop for her this season. Good job by Eva. As we move into the 100 breaststroke, our last individual event of the evening. And the JV 100 breaststroke in the water. Grace Hoffhines in 4, Olivia Kaufman in 5, and Maisie Hoffhines in lane number 6. Those are your Eagles, 4 through 6. Chanhassen countering with Leah Nelson in 3, Emma McDaniel in 2, and Sierra Luna, bottom of the screen in lane number 1. Reaching the halfway point, this is Leah Nelson in the lead. McDaniel close by, her teammate. 3rd and 4th right now. And really 5th place belonging to the Eagles. Hoffhines, Kaufman, and Maisie Hoffhines. Sitting 3rd, 4th, and 5th. As our leaders go into the last length. Kennedy girls trying to hold on to 3rd, 4th, and 5th place right now. And Leah Nelson comes in and touches. There's your winner, 121.80. 2nd place going to McDaniel. 3rd and 4th, a battle between the Eagle girls. And it's going to go to lane 5. Olivia Kaufman taking 3rd, Grace Hoffhines 4th place. And in lane 6, Maisie Hoffhines rounding out the scoring, as Kennedy will lose that event 10-6. As we move to the varsity heat of the 100 breaststroke, our last individual heat of the evening, Chloe Serbescu will be swimming in lane 4 for the Eagles. So he's Such in lane 5 and Selena Sang in lane number 6. Sophie Macy in the middle of the pool in lane number 3, Lulu Frank in 2, and Maya Hawk in lane number 1. Remember, Sophia Macy tying the pool record here at Oak Grove Middle School. It was a 22-year-old pool record held by Jenny Riggs of Apple Valley, as she tied the 200 individual medley record. And right now she looks like she's got some sights on the pool record in the 100 breaststroke, out in 31.6. Pool record here in the 100 breaststroke is 106.27, set 21 years ago by Kayla Humphreys of Eden Prairie. Sophie Macy looking to put her name up on this record board twice here tonight as she approaches the wall. Once again, the record is 106.27. She is going to narrowly miss it with a time of 106.63. Great swim by Sophie, missing the pool record by less than 0.4 of a second. Second place going to Lulu Frankie in lane number 2. Third place going to Maya Hawk. The Eagles coming in 4th and 5th with 127s. That's Chloe Serbescu and Sohi Such. So Sophie Macy will have to settle for one pool record. Pretty sure she will have no problem doing that. Congratulations to her. A 22-year-old record she broke here today at Oak Grove Middle School. Last event, junior varsity 400 freestyle relay is in the water. One Kennedy relay here. Logan Merton will be leading things off in lane number 4. For the Storm, you have in lane number 3, Katie Henry and Jaden Renken. Right now, it's Renken with a slight lead here on the second length of this 400 freestyle relay. It's 4 lengths of the pool for all members of the relay. Updated score at this point is 136 for Chanhassen, 33 for the Kennedy Eagles. So Chanhassen coming in here with a 4-0 Metro West Conference record, looking exactly like that coming in, and looking to extend now to 5-0 in the conference. I don't think there's any doubt in anyone's mind at this point that Chanhassen is the class of the Metro West. They'll finish out their season on October 8th, this Thursday, against St. Louis Park, as Logan Merton finishes up her leg, and Mia Tolzman now in the water for the Eagles. In the water for Chanhassen, we got Taylor Laub in lane number 3, and in lane number 2, Kenzie Rector. Both of them head-to-head here with 2 lengths to go. Kennedy's next meet, they've got 2 meets still left on the docket this season before they head to their sectional championships. And an important one for them. Robbinsdale Cooper coming up on Thursday this week. An important meet for them, as both Cooper and Kennedy will be going into that meet winless in the Metro West this year. Of course, Kennedy will be finishing up their season next week against the crosstown rivals, Jefferson Jaguars. And now in the water for Chanhassen is Charlie Miller in 3, Leah Nelson in 2. These 2 relays have been literally neck and neck from the beginning. Kennedy will be diving in for their third member of the relay, Maisie Hoffhines, who just got out of the 100 breaststroke, as she dives in for her leg in lane number 4. Anchor legs for Chanhassen on the blocks. Madison Jensen, Alyssa Yezi dive in together, and they'll battle for first place here in the 400 freestyle relay. Maisie Hoffhines with 2 lengths to go on her leg. Alyssa Yezi now pulling ahead now for the Chanhassen's B relay as they 1 length to go. Maisie Hoffhines finishing up her leg for Kennedy, and Cheyenne Perillo will be diving in to finish up Kennedy's 400 freestyle relay. And there's the touch for lane number 2 as Yezi will win the 400 freestyle relay for her B relay, and Madison Jensen will finish second for the A relay. Off the turn, and Perillo approaches the halfway point of her leg of the 400 freestyle relay. Coming up in the varsity portion of the 400 freestyle relay, we got 3 relays for both teams. Kennedy's A relay in lane number 4 will lead off with Hannah Peterson. In lane number 5, their B relay will be Amelia Baird, and in lane number 6, Annika Anderson. For Chanhassen, in lane number 3, Daisy Lang. In 2, Anna Schlattler, and in lane number 1, Elizabeth Fogarty. And there's the touch for Kennedy's relay as Cheyenne Perillo finishes that up. And the last heat of the evening in the 400 freestyle relay is in the water. Hannah Peterson trying to stay pace with the Storm relays. Your leader, Daisy Lang, setting the pace for Chanhassen with their A relay. Peterson will finish up her leg, and going second for Kennedy will be Dakota Lewick. For Chanhassen, they're countering with Abby Gronholz in 3, Allie Eisenberg in 2, and Annika Diethelm in lane 1. Kennedy's B and C relays, Eva Price and Sasha Nicholson. Gronholz pushing the A relay out to about a 3 body length lead now on her teammate, Allie Eisenberg. Kennedy trying to battle with Chanhassen's third relay. Halfway through the 400 freestyle relay, Zoe Toma in the water now for Chanhassen as their A relay now starting to pull away. Guthmuller in lane number 2 and Lindsay Rosnoff for Chanhassen in lane 1. Kennedy in the water, Natalie Wenner in the middle of the pool in lane number 4. Selena Sang in 5 and Sydney Rose about to dive in for their C relay. Anchor leg for Chanhassen is our record breaker here, Sophie Macy. Second relay for Chanhassen, Kalina Fugly will dive in, and Mia Francois for Chanhassen's C relay, dive into the water. Kennedy's Libby Lazinski in the water for the anchor leg of their A relay as she tries to close the gap on Francois. As Macy finishes up the 400 freestyle relay here, what a night for her. As she touches a time of 3:49.94. Second place also going to Chan, as Allie Eisenberg will finish things up for their second relay, and that will guarantee the 12 points for them here in the 400 freestyle relay. Third place, a battle. All for naught at this point, but Francois holds off Lazinski. Kennedy will get the 2 points for third. As Kennedy finishes up the 400 freestyle relay, 2 lengths to go for Natalie Manroe in the water for Kennedy in lane number 5, and Olivia Kaufman now 2 lengths to go in lane number 6. So absolutely zero doubt here tonight on who is going to be your Metro West champion this year, as Chanhassen will now go to 5-0 in the conference. As Natalie Monroe reaches the flags and will touch for Kennedy to finish up her leg of the 400 freestyle relay. And Olivia Kaufman, 8th grader, will round out tonight's meet in lane number 6. But as I said, the powerhouse, Chanhassen, 5-0 now in the conference. Nobody is going to touch them at this point. They have St. Louis Park left on the docket. They should take care of St. Louis Park and end up 6-0 in the conference. Kennedy, however, still a couple of things on their mind as they approach Thursday. 2 days from now, you'll see it here on BEC-TV as they take on Robbinsdale Cooper in a very important meet for both teams. And then they'll round out their season next week against their crosstown rivals. So they have 2 very important meets coming up in Cooper and Jefferson. But it was all Chanhassen here tonight as expected, as the final score here this evening, Chanhassen 148 and your Kennedy Eagles 35. You've been watching BEC-TV. I'm Jeff Lee. Stay tuned for more girls swimming later this week on Thursday as your Kennedy Eagles take on Cooper. Have a great night.